What's good? We back at CBC and more. We do more than boxing. Speaking on the video, speaking on this video, he's going on the entertainment side of things. And Eric Sermon, who used to be with EPMD, rap group back in the day, did an interesting interview. I'll link in the description and Facebook. I see it. I think it was Vlad TV, saying that rap is the only genre that cares about age. He said that U2 is still dropping Grammy, nominated albums and winning Grammys. Madonna, Bruce Springsteen, and stuff like that. And he said you look at rap, and rap is the genre that frowns upon, older artists, and it's right. And you got guys at the bottom that's been very vocal, and Yachty, Uzi, and Migos, which is a group, with saying that all these old dudes need to get out the game and stuff of that nature. And it's basically they're trying to say it's like a young man's game, which it isn't. If you got the tools and the gift still to do rap, why not do rap? And it's a little bit different because rap, the sound changes on a dime. It went from trap music to mumble rap, without you even noticing. It's like a weather change that you don't even notice that's happening. And a lot of young people do frown upon the new artists, the old artists, excuse me. And the old artists are better than the new artists, and a lot of the young people don't know what hip hop is. And people, think hip hop and rap, is the same meaning. And Eric Sermon in the interview said it's not. He says DJing, graffiti, breakdancing, dancing in general, and rap, it's a culture. And hip hop is not the same definition as rap. Hip hop is deeper in definition than rap. And a lot of people don't know the history on that. And I won't get deeper in that, but it shouldn't matter. But the sound of rap does change. Mumble, you might go next year. Mumble rap might be totally out of the game. It might be something totally different. But instead of these guys paying homage like other genres like rock, where they pay homage to the old rock and roll, the old Beatles and stuff of that nature, and even R&B, where they still pay homage to who's under that hip hop umbrella as well. The rhythm and blues still pay homage to some of their older artists as well. For whatever reason, it's like a rivalry between, especially more than now than ever, between these youthful rappers, who really don't have any skills and really destroying the rap game, in my opinion, for the most part, and the older guys. And they say, well, a lot of people say, I don't nobody want to hear, I remember 50 Cent said, these young dudes don't want to hear, 50 Cent rapping about investments and what to do with your money. They want to get high and vibe. And that's the issue, These young guys are not the users. Most of the guys that rap about the 90s, early 2000s, even trap music was the suppliers. And now these guys are the junkie addicts that just happen to have, a voice because, that's what the powers that be want to hear. They want to poison, the youth in the community, the black community to be exact, with terrible, misinformed music. And they want them to be the users as well for obvious reasons, which I won't get into. But, these older rappers, they still have it. I like the De La Soul album. I like the Tribe Called Quest. I like 44, 44 by Jay. I like Fab and Jadakiss little joint venture together. That was nice. And they are the better rappers. And a lot of people, a lot of young guys don't know what rap is. They think it's about just partying, doing drugs, dancing, and selling dope and glorifying using drugs. That's what it is about. No, that's not about rap is. Rap is basically a POE. It's a product of your environment. It's what you seen growing up. It's what you went through, or maybe what you seen. That's what Pac, Tupac think was on. That's what he was seeing, what was going around him. He was talking about, different issues that was going around him. He was talking about partying as well. It's nothing wrong with, celebrating your raps, partying, chilling, doing what you do, doing that. But when you can't articulate it in a very accurate way or a very formidable way, then it becomes an issue. When it's all about, when penmanship falls off, when penmanship falls off, and it's about just dumb stuff and stuff that doesn't matter. Your music don't have a point. It doesn't it does nothing but make people move. It doesn't leave people with an everlasting, nourishment, or it doesn't stimulate their mind, not one bit. They can't feel the pain that you went through, or they can't understand what you really went through, other than, firing up a Percocet, or lighting up some weed, or drinking some lean, all the time, and everything sounds redundant, and you just look like a fool. When you look at these guys at the top, in the Tribe and De La Soul and even EPMD, look at that music, man. It makes you feel a certain type of way. In real rap, at its purest, it doesn't have to be conscious rap. It doesn't matter if you sell dope. It's making people kind of see your story and feel your pain and feel your joy, and makes them understand what you went through. It makes them kind of write a visual picture of what you went through and what you're going through, or what you've seen, or what part you at, or it makes you visualize. It stimulates the mind. It doesn't have to be always, great stimulation. It doesn't have to be, oh yeah, I went from rock bottom to top by doing everything positive. Even if, Jay-Z is talking about, backing up at that Ramada, watching Erica Estrada backing up at the Ramada, you want to make it, you want to feel what he's saying, and actually sit there and kind of picture and visualize that, oh, I can see that. I feel that. And these rappers at the bottom, they just make people feel, good while they got the drugs in their system, make them want to dance and move, and that's cool. But rap is more than making people dance and move, and it shouldn't matter about the age and the genre, just like other genres. But let me know what y'all think.